What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming out to another episode of the Thunderdome. I think we got 87 in the books right now. I just looked and already, 87. So I had a little mishap. I was actually in the wrong studio, so that's kind of part of the problem. I was still kind of starting late as it was, but somehow I got in the wrong studio. Well, I know what happened. So when I go on here, I don't know if it's because my computer's older or I just need to do that every time, but it'll show past and present. And if I don't, it's stuck in the past. If I don't go to the present one, then I'll be in the old studio. So let's see here. Who do we got all on the chat? We might have Michael jumping on too later from Platinum. He's out and about. So Dickie, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. How's your season going so far, Dickie? In fact, speaking of, what's up, Michael? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well with you. Yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing Michael on here shortly. He's out with the family, so yeah, luckily I was commenting in the chat from the phone and everything to you guys, so you guys were able to get messages from me, but for some reason I was in the wrong studio. So what's up, Brave? How you doing, man? You got your any smoothies? Chris, what's up, man? How you doing? All these awesome people out here. And of course, we got Mitzi. What's up, Mitzi? How are you doing today? I don't know why it feels like a holiday weekend or something for some reason. Dickie giving shout outs to everybody. Yeah, there it is. Different studio. I'm glad you guys got these messages too. That would have sucked if I was going to the wrong one. And then when I was going live, I forgot I didn't have my mic set up and all that, so I had to set that up. It took me an extra minute. Duval, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hey, you can jump on mic if you want. I'll send you the link. Probably have to send it to your email though. And of course, Tommy, what's up, brother? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Been busy working and all that? How's life going, man? I know it's been pretty hectic for me over here. I've been doing a lot of stuff, staying busy and trying to keep up on my bills too, remembering everything. That's the hard part. Going good. I should have one lane in the next couple weeks, and I've got another one not long after. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for some to drop still. In fact, I need to do some feeding today. I need to go get some pine shavings and all that good shit. I've been lagging on it. I got to get some shavings, some dog and rat food. I need to get the grass cut. I need to order some cocoa, actually, speaking of. And I need to do some tub changes, do some waterings. Like I said, I still got to get the yard mowed. I got to get the rat tubs cleaned out. Like, I've got a lot to do. I'm going to be busy, but that's all right. And then trying to still get this other business up and running too is keeping me pretty busy. So, and then I got more hours of overtime. So that's an added plus. I mean, it's good. It's more money, but it's also a lot more to do. As if I don't have a busy enough schedule, but I had a smoothie last night, and I've been enjoying the different weather changes this spring here in California before it starts to get hot and there's no rain or cool weather. Yeah, it's been pretty nice lately, hasn't it? We've been, in fact, let me see. We've been pretty much in the 60s and 70s. It's been pretty cool. Like, let me see. I think at night it's been in its 50s. Let's see. Okay, now it's gonna, yeah, so you'll see this crazy weather right here actually is perfect to show you guys. So tonight is supposed to be 53. So it's been in like the day, during the day 60s, 70s. At night it's been in like 53. Tomorrow is supposed to be 88 and then 49 at night. So that's a big jump where we've been 60s, 70s. Now it's going up to 88, almost 90 degrees, but then it'll be 49 degrees at night. So you got like a 45, 40 degree difference right there. And then Monday you got 86 and 52 at night. And then on Tuesday it's 64 during the day and 47 at night. Wednesday is 71 during the day, 46 at night. On Tuesday we got a 94% chance of rain. Thursday's 73, then 48 at night. Friday's 78 and 51 at night. And then on Saturday it goes up to 82 and then 79 and 80. So it's been weird, the weather, cold, but for like the past couple weeks we've had a lot of cold. So see what happens. Be a perfect time for breeding too. Definitely need to get the pairings going. In fact, I need to get some more locks going today. In fact, I gotta go see if I had a clutch. I didn't even get to go check earlier. I don't think I have any, but I don't think, honestly, I think it'll probably be a good month or two before I have any that drop. It's kind of why I got to get me an ultrasound too, so that way I can check them. In fact, I'm going to go, oh, if you guys didn't, last night was actually pretty cool. We had Rahul from RGD come on, reptile breeder. So if you guys didn't get to see the Gene Wars last night, go check out that replay. It was awesome. Rahul's a pretty nice guy, man, and showed off he's got some really nice snakes. He's not, doesn't have like a super big following, but which I'm surprised because of the stuff that guy has. So if you guys are following him, man, go give him a follow. Pretty cool dude. I got to meet his son last night. His son's like 10 years old and he's all into snakes and everything too. And that was pretty awesome to see another young breeder getting into the hobby. His son was going to show off a snake, but then he got a little shy. So completely understandable. I used to be the same way when I was a kid. So hopefully pretty soon, maybe his son will be popping on and actually get to meet him more, but at least you guys get to meet him. Let's see here. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to go grab a snake for you guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, it was, Mitzi. It was a damn good show. I'm trying to, man, he had so much. Here, I'll be right back. All right, you guys just give me a minute. I got to wash my hands real quick before I pull the snakes out. Luckily, I got a sink close by, so I don't have to go too far. Oh, if you guys didn't get a chance to, go check out Michael from Platinum Morphs. He's been showing off a lot of his snakes lately. He's got a lot of the Mandarin going. In fact, I'm not positive, but you might be able to get a Mandarin from him for the right price. He really didn't want to let it go, but I can't remember if I think it was a Mandarin Confusion, in fact, if I remember correctly. So, what's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Speaking of the devil. Let me see. I might. Actually, it's not doing too bad. I thought the background was going to mess with it more. But this is the yellow belly het paint. So she's kind of feisty. I'm waiting for her to strike right now, but she's pretty nice. What's up, girl? You ready to eat? Probably could take this back. Let me take this off for you guys so you can see a little better. I hate not having a background, but at the same time, I hate that you guys can't see the snakes. Like, I feel like it messes too much with it and everything. In fact, let me get up so I could do a little rearranging, show her off better. But yeah, I can't wait to get this girl going. She's super pretty for being a yellow belly het paint. I mean, of course, yellow belly, nothing wrong with that. Gotta love yellow belly, but just amazing how much that does. Like, het paint does quite a bit. That's what I like about it. You could see het paint pretty well and stuff, but the het paint does quite a bit. So putting that with the yellow belly, I was kind of like pretty amazed with what it does. But definitely can't wait to get this girl into work. Can't wait to produce some paints and some other stuff. I like her belly too. Not a lot of pattern down on the belly, but goes down on the sides. A lot of nice flaming. Some like a granity, which of course comes from the paint though too. Paint's kind of a granity gene, so I could just sit here and look at these snakes for hours. It's so amazing just looking at them. Ever since I was a little kid, I would just sit there for hours. Of course, when I was a kid, I had more time on my plate, but I would just sit there for 3-4 hours with my snakes. Just one of them, the same one, just hanging out with it. But yeah, pretty nice looking girl. I can't wait to get her going. If I could get her off my finger. Come on. There you go. There you go. I got another one I'll show off here in a little bit. I was just kind of wanted to show that one off right now for you guys. Let me fix this real quick. So does anybody got any new snakes coming in or anything? What do you guys got planned? I'm good in the car waiting for the wife to get out of the store. Hey, you're just chilling, relaxing, huh? Having it easy, man. That's I do like to do the same shit. It's like, man, I'm not trying to go shopping and all that. Not unless there's something I need, you know? Like walking in the damn store for 2-3 hours, and I got shit I could be doing at the house. It does. It really does a lot for that color. I like how much it changes it, man, with the flaming and everything. And then, like I said, that het paint, like you could see the effects that it does in there too. Vision Quest, what's up? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. How's your weekend going? Oh, nice. Did you? Man, you know what? I would have liked to have had you on too for in fact, if you want, I could add you into the Gene Wars and Thunderdome chat. Um but we had, what was it, last week? I think last Friday, yeah, we did the puzzle gene and we showed off quite a bit. We had who was that? Somebody sent us a few oh, Dan, he sent us a couple. Oh, in fact, that is Dan, I think. Yeah, and I didn't even realize that was you. I think it was all that green tea I had. I just had some green tea before I jumped on here too, so might have to excuse me a little bit. It's been busy. Yeah, I figured that out after a minute. It's been wild, man. We've had so much shit going on. Like I said, I've got trying to do all these breedings, and then I've got like, okay, so with work, my work schedule, and then trying to take care of the reptiles, trying to get everything bred, trying to deal with the rats, get them all bred, and get my numbers back up. I lagged on that. That was my fault. So I'm playing catch up now, keeping a bunch of holdbacks. I got a bunch of litters that are starting to drop now, do pretty good. I got to get the house all straightened out because the landlords want to come check it out. And so I've got to get everything in order. In fact, I need to go mow the yard today. I try to usually do that on like Fridays, but I got to get that mowed. I got to go buy some grass seed and fertilizer and the weed killer stuff that goes in there, lay that all down. And then I've got a new project that I'm working on, so that's keeping me pretty busy. I wished I had more time to sit here and do stuff, but yeah, it's been pretty wild, man. I'm just going pretty crazy, and then it sucks. Like, I mean, it's kind of a good thing. I shouldn't say it sucks, but I might have to sit here too, possibly. And if everything works out like I'm thinking, I might have to hire like an employee or two. So with a lot of the stuff I'm doing, it's pretty wild. It's taking up a lot of my time. So in fact, I got a couple people that have hit me up lately, and they're like, left messages, and I haven't even responded, got the chance to check it because I've been so damn busy with everything. But so I'm hoping to get everything caught up. I'm hoping this weekend I can get a lot, spend the next couple of days this weekend getting stuff done. And then next week, well, every week's going to be busy, but if I could spend a couple of days this weekend and then maybe next week doing some things, I could probably knock a lot of the stuff out that I won't have to worry about, and then just kind of keep it basically to just doing work, going to work every day, taking care of the reptiles, doing the rats, doing the seller business, and then a little bit of, obviously family time and stuff as much as possible. Try to kick back for a few hours during the night. But yeah, it sucks because I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to. But that's all right. Hopefully here pretty soon I'll have everything caught up. What about you guys? Have you guys done your spring cleaning or anything? Like, usually I try to do spring cleaning in February, but that doesn't always work out. So I did a little bit, but I got a lot more I got to get done. But when do you guys usually do like your spring cleaning? Or do you do it multiple times a year? Oh, I'm so thirsty. Let's see. I'm going to put something up for you guys real quick. Give me 1 second. Right here.
Operation Deeds, Not Words 2 is dedicated to empowering and uplifting disabled veterans and first responders through unwavering support, meaningful resources, and real opportunities that honor their service and sacrifice. Our mission is to build a thriving, impactful organization driven by the shared vision, commitment, and accountability of our team, because when we work together, there is no ceiling on what we can accomplish.
We are equally committed to the growth of our team members, actively encouraging them to expand their voices, followings, and businesses as essential pillars of our mission. Being part of Operation Deeds, Not Words reflects great credit upon our members, uniting communities in the Fat Man Nation. Green Line morphs under a shared purpose rooted in service, resilience, and action-driven impact. Deeds, not words.
Yes, make sure you go out to the Deeds Not Words campaign and get yourself a shirt or a hat or any one of those packages. Shout out to Chris and the Fat Man Nation and Jay from Green Line Morphs and Shauna. They got that going. So that's pretty awesome. This is the second year that they're doing that. And it shows a lot of support for the first responders and the military that have been there for us, you know. So make sure you show that support. It helps them out to where they're able to do things that they can't normally do. They're missing limbs and things like that. So they're able to go out to Camp Freedom where they can go on a boat, hiking, fishing, camping, all kinds of cool stuff. A lot of things that they do. It's a really good benefit. In fact, I'm going to be getting my shirt actually ordered in here pretty quick. Last year, unfortunately, I didn't get one. I waited a little too late being broke. So this year, I'm definitely getting it. So I can't wait. As soon as I get that ordered in, I'll show you guys that. So let's see here. Let me get this other one out. I'll show you guys right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Probably have to turn this background off. This is these came from Painted Lady Balls. The other one I showed you guys in this one, but yeah, this one. This is the male. He's a cinnamon het paint. So I always wanted to get into the cinnamon. This one I slept on a lot. But like I said, I love what paint does, but that cinnamon too, man, it just adds that touch to it. Probably should have taken this off. Hold on. Give me 1 second. It's like sometimes it wants to work a little bit and sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes the snake doesn't want to work with you. Just wants to get kinked up. Like a little pretzel or something. Let me see. So, buddy. Looks like he's ready for war. But yeah, paint's definitely a nice gene, something I really wanted to get into for a couple years now, and finally was able to. So super excited to finally get this into the works. It's kind of like a dog bone going down if it would straighten out. Right there. There you go, buddy. Yeah, hopefully next year maybe I could get those pairings going. Got to still get them up to size. I think she was I want to say she's around 400 grams or so, 500 maybe. I'll have to get her weight. I can't remember what she was. Yeah, so Jose from the Edge of Panic is leaving the ball python world. I wish him all the best in his adventures. He's a great dude. He'll be missed. Yeah, definitely, Michael. I'm glad you mentioned that, man. That's that really sucks, bro. That's unfortunate because Jose's a really good dude, man. I've known that guy for over 3 years now, and to sit there and see him get out of the reptile hobby it's a shame, man. It's pretty heartbreaking. I ain't gonna lie. I was pretty upset to find that out because he's always been a great guy, man. Awesome dude in the community. Has some really nice snakes and heat. And me and him was actually supposed to be going and collabing together. And you know, unfortunately now he's getting out of the hobby, and it sucks because sometimes it's that way, man. You get people that just feel like it's really not like it should be at times, you know. And it's unfortunate. You know, Dan, I've got a couple going tonight. Let me see here. I've got yeah, I've got two I'll be doing tonight. And then probably here next weekend I'll be doing another one or two. I've got so far I'm looking at like 10 pairings I'm doing. But I'm not so sure that I'll have all 10. Honestly, if I could just get 4 to 6, I'm thinking somewhere between 4 to 8 is probably what I'll end up with. And if I honestly end up with 4 clutches, 6 clutches, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to complain. I mean, honestly, all clutches that I'm doing are very nice. They've all got a reason. Everything that I'm doing, I haven't really seen done before. There's a few clutches that have been done before and they're nice, but so I mean, it would be kind of cool if everything works because they're all great. But again, if I just get 4 to 6, I will be completely happy with that. I can't. I won't be mad at all. Right now, I'm just basically trying to do the breeding and feeding because I don't have a ultrasound machine, so I'm not able to check for the size or anything like that to know if they do have clutches or anything. So I'm kind of having to just palpate and do things like that is what I'm stuck to, unfortunately. I think Michael from Platinum has a few clutches getting ready to pop up here soon too. I think he has a couple in the incubator, if I remember correct. Yes. Hashtag Operation Deeds Not Words. Thank you, Mitzi. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys can, man, go get yourself a shirt. They got some cool stuff out there. And they've got a few different shirts too. There's ones from Chris Eaton from the Fat Man Nation, and then there's some from Jay from Greenline. So there's quite a few different ones that you could pick from. And that's what's cool too. It's military and first responders, so it really helps out a lot of people. I mean, you got to think about it. Military keeps us safe. You got the police to keep the streets safe, and then you got the first responders to sit there, the ambulance to pick you up when you're hurting and everything, needing medical attention. the raccoon, I had the blinds open and I had the lights on in the office where I use the computer, and there was a raccoon on the roof, and I heard him jump down and he looked at me through the window last night. That raccoon was over there creeping, Brave. Yeah, don't the raccoons have like, they look like a little, like they got those gel jumpsuits on anyways. What do you got all cooking over there, Dan? I know you got a bunch of fire, man. You got some cool stuff. And it would have been so cool because Dan, he sent us those pictures last week. And man, he's got some beautiful snakes. He had that a puzzle DG that was so nice. We had one that I went and found and I pulled up to show, and I really liked Dan's. Dan had a very nice example of it. Appreciate it, brother. Uh-oh. Not sure what that comment's for. I had the green tea Mitzi, so I'm waiting on the nine females to lay. It feels like I've been checking the racks every 5 minutes for eggs. Hey, I feel you, brother. I honestly, it's funny too because I'm trying to think. Like today is the first day I always go and check my clutches, right? Like or my reptiles. I'm always going in there like first thing in the morning. I mean, it may not be like the first thing when I wake up anymore because I'm older, so I have to kind of like wake up. Um, but unless I do know I'm expecting clutches and I'm running my ass in there, but yeah, I'll go check on the animals, man. And today was one of those first days that honestly I didn't go in the reptile room. I just had so much on my mind and that I was running around doing that I'm like, did I go in there and check on them or not? And now that I think about it, I think I did go in the room. Well, maybe I'm just thinking of when I went in there. See, I can't remember. My mind is too. I got too much. Like I've always had a bad memory where I remember like long-term stuff from a long time ago, but I can't remember things that happened 2 seconds ago. And now it's like I getting older, I think, and then more stuff on your plate. It's kind of hard to handle sometimes. What's up, Duval? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'll send that to you, Mike. I seen that last night before I was going to sleep, actually, and I didn't get a. Like I said, I was getting ready to go to bed, so I didn't get to send that back to you. Yeah, he was definitely a great guy, man. If you didn't get a chance to check out Rahul, you definitely got to go see his stuff. He had some pretty cool things. He was working the TSK. Um, Off the top of my head right now, I'm trying to think what else he had. I'd have to go back and watch, and I feel so embarrassed by it because literally we just had him on not even 12 hours ago or something, 15 hours ago. So kind of, but he had a lot of nice things that he was showing off. There was some things too that he couldn't show off. They were in shed. Well, one he did show off that was in shed, and that was nice. He showed. Oh, in fact, that's what it was. He showed off some dinkers that he had. Um, there was a couple that looked pretty promising. That's right, Michael. Or like the Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened with that McDonald's Wi-Fi, but that is really irritating. And actually, I kind of, I was talking yesterday. I had my, the delivery driver came out, and I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, I got to do a podcast and everything. Or no, that's what it was. He would call, he showed up, and I was upstairs, and he called, and so he goes, well, I'm outside. So I went out there, or it started acting funny when I was talking to him. And then so when I went outside, I told him, I was like, hey, sorry about that, man. My phone, it gets kind of weird. I couldn't hear you. And because he even was like, are you there? And then so when I told him that, he goes, oh, no, man. He goes, it's not just your service. Like down this whole road for like, I guess about 5 to 7 minutes, it just, the internet is shitty for some reason. I don't know why, the towers or something. So yeah, that was awesome too, Mike. He was getting ready to get that indigo, those Eastern indigos. So that's pretty awesome, man. I can't wait to see those. He was lucky to find those. Yeah, Mike, it's crappy, man. No, it's not you. It was doing it yesterday too, a couple of times when we were doing the podcast with Ruhal. That sucked, man, because it was like it went out a few times, and I'm trying to talk with him, or he's talking and I can't hear, and it's like it gets irritating. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why, man. The internet really sucks, and I thought it was just my house. Like there's certain parts where the reception's a little bit better, but then there's parts in it that suck, that aren't great. And if you're on the phone, like whether you're talking or even the internet up there is crappy, but especially talking, like the internet will work a lot better with YouTube and stuff. But if you're talking to somebody, it will cut it out. So it's like I have to go outside, or in fact, that's what I do a lot. If I go outside and, or I'll go outside and use the phone as much as I can sometimes just to get hear a little better and not have issues. I appreciate it, Mike. If you guys could smash that like button. And if you guys can too, share it out and try to catch me up on these hours, because these hours, like you have to have so much in a year's time, and it keeps playing with me back and forth, where I was hitting 2,930 hours, and then it would go down to 29 or 2890, and then it's been playing with me back and forth. And the other day when I checked, it was like 2959, and then I think it went down to 2915. Let me see. I want to check it real quick. So right now it's showing 2,927 hours. And I've been working on this for probably the past 4 to 6 months, that it's been playing with me going back and forth on that number. So trying to get that up there. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. But like I said, you got to have so much in a year's time. So if the hours weren't, I guess, matching to what they were before, that's going to affect it too. But still kind of weird. Plus at 4,000 hours, I wanted to do a giveaway for you guys, but I want to wait till I get some stuff popping out too. Because I really didn't want to do the credit. I'll stay away from that, at least for now. Because I've been doing that a lot with you guys anyways, the credit. So I really wanted to, like, if I could get like a snake out there or something. Let me throw up the sponsor ad for you guys. Heck yeah, man. Shout out to the sponsors. We got Chris Eaton from the Fat Man Nation, and we got Michael from Platinum Morphs. You guys are awesome, man. Like I said, go check out Chris from the Fat Man Nation. In fact, he has a podcast he's doing tomorrow. I forget what time that is. I was going to go look myself because I got to. A lot of times these stupid notifications, man, they don't work for shit. And it pisses me off. Like, why aren't you notifying me? Let's see here. If Shauna's in here, she'll say in a second, I'm sure, too. Give me 1 second. Waiting for this to pull up, but it's not. It's my Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's shitty today. I'll try to figure it out. Oh, here it is. We got. Oh, it's not showing anything. I'll have to find out from them. I thought he usually has something going on Sundays. And G-Paw, too, he's got something coming up. I think G-Paw has his show on Sundays or Monday. I'll have to check on that again. In fact, G-Paw did a pretty cool guide he's got out there. He did a little, made up this post, and it shows all the shows out there. In fact, I meant to put that up, but I've been so busy, I haven't even got the chance. So hopefully here pretty soon we'll get it going. Let me put this one up real quick. Yeah, check out the new No Remorph show with the Morphforge fam. You can get your coins out there. They got trivia questions, so it's pretty awesome, man. Where you can sit there and use it with all these different affiliates and get things. You got like Vinny, who's got the aid cutting boards. You got different merch from people, reptiles, different things that you could use it towards. So make sure you guys definitely check that out. And then also we got, I gotta get those numbers going. I really need to get that out there so the ones that did play this year can get their credit. I know Mike's got his already from Morphab, but I got to get the other people their credit too. But coming September, or actually August, in September we got the new football season rolling around, but in August we have the games coming out, and I got to get those to you guys. So make sure it's probably going to be the end. It'll be towards the end of August. I don't know exactly what date, but I would say somewhere between the middle towards the third week of August, we'll probably be putting out the pick. So, in fact, I don't know if they've even got the schedules out yet for the NFL. I know we got the draft coming up next week. Who's watching the draft? I know I'm going to be checking it out. That's going to be next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But I think the draft starts 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock on Thursday, and I think it's 4. Let me check real quick. Damn, that's weird. Where's the time? So it's April 23rd is when it starts, the draft, and I'm trying to see the times. Let's see here. Excuse me. So it starts at 5 p.m. Pacific. So that would be 8 Eastern. So any football fans, you guys go make sure you watch the draft on April 23rd starting through the 25th. And that'll again be on the Thursday, the 23rd. It starts at 5 p.m. Pacific or 8 Eastern. So let me see if they got... I don't think the games are out yet. Yeah, I don't think they're out, but we'll definitely have to, like I said, they'll come August is when we'll be doing that. I can't even remember when they put those out, man. So much I can remember lately, I'll tell you. But I don't know if we're gonna go too much longer, guys. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Enjoy, keep grinding, support USR. You guys be kind to each other. Let me see here. I wanted to make sure I got everything out of the way. So I did the Deeds Nut Words. I got the sponsor ad. Did that. Yeah, I think we got everything cleared. Like I said, you guys have an awesome rest of the weekend. Enjoy. Stay safe. And I will catch you guys all next week. I don't know exactly what we got going on at Gene Wars. I got an idea, but we'll get that put out here. I'll do that in a couple of days. And then I'll catch you guys here next week on the Thunderdome again. Until then, you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you all out later.